sorry for triggering you. I'm sorry for upsetting you, but I have to tell you the truth. I'm your girl. I'm here to be honest with you so that you can be honest with yourself, so that you can build wealth. No? Thank you. So, what are these bad habits that are keeping you broke? The first bad habit that's keeping you broke is that you are spending without a budget. You are spending anyhow. When the money arrives in your account because you've been paid or because your business has turned a profit, you start spending. You start living the large life. You start living Escobar. You start buying everything that is in sight. You start donating and sharing money, whether you can afford it or not. You shop. You just do anything you want to do. And then fear, you are broke and you are scrambling and you are borrowing from your credit card or dipping into your overdraft or dipping into your emergency funds because you've been spending without a plan. If you are somebody who spends as the spirit leads, and we don't know what spirit is leading, but one spirit is leading and you are spending. If you are somebody who spends as the spirit leads, it's time to stop this habit. It's time for you to start spending with a plan. It's time for you to start planning your money, to start planning how you pay bills, how you save, how you invest the moment the money comes in, so that you are doing those things first before you start spending and start living life. So that's the first habit that is keeping you broke. The fact that you are spending without a plan, you are spending without a budget, and you are spending money you don't have. The second habit that's keeping you broke is that you are keeping up with the Joneses. You know, I've said it. I'm going to trigger you. You are keeping up with the Joneses. Deep down in your heart, you know you are keeping up with the Joneses. You have that friend. You have that neighbor. You have that parent in your child's school that you are keeping up with. You are looking at them. You are comparing lives. You are thinking, we are the same age. He walks, I walk. She walks, I walk. Why not? Does she have two heads? So you are comparing and then you are chasing. They've gone on a holiday to the Maldives and they flew first class. They are doing the same thing. She wears designer gear. You want to wear designer gear. She doesn't work and she's dressing well. You want to not work and dress well. You know, you're not cutting your coat according to your size because you want to keep up. And it's killing you. It's scattering your life. It's keeping you broke. It's time to stop. It's time to run your own race for yourself. It's time to cut your coat according to your size. It's time to spend money that you have. It's time to live within your own means. Like, I could go on about this keeping up with the Joneses. You're allowing yourself to be pressured. Abandon it. Don't allow anybody to tension you. Don't allow anybody to pressure you. Don't allow yourself to pressure yourself. Because sometimes you're the one pressuring yourself. The person you are chasing is not even aware that you are chasing him or her. The person you are keeping up with is not even aware that you are keeping up with them. But you're busy keeping up and you're making yourself miserable. You don't have to. You know, fingers are not equal. That's the truth. Somebody out there will always have more than you. Unless you are Jeff Bezos. And even Jeff Bezos is not going to stay on top of the pile forever. Somebody will come along and kick him out of the top position. Bill Gates used to be on top of the pile. Well, it's not anymore, easy. So you have to bear in mind that you don't need to keep up with the Joneses. It's keeping you broke. It's making you spend money that you don't have. The third thing that's keeping you broke is that you've been letting go of free money. You've been letting go of free money. There's free money on the table. If you are an employee and you are not part of your workplace pension, that is how you are letting go of money. That is how money is falling out of your pocket and is quietly keeping you broke. Because you are not joining your office pension, your employer has nothing to match. And that's money that you are losing. That's money that you are letting go of. You are leaving money on the table. You're the one planning to fund your retirement alone. So you are running helter-skelter, trying to invest, trying to extra invest beyond your means because you're not even doing pension at work. So that is impacting how much you have put away. That is impacting how much you have saved for your future. Stop leaving money on the table. You need to join your workplace pension so that when you contribute to your pension from your income, your employer can match it. The other habit that's also keeping you broke is the fact that you're not maximizing your potential. You're not maximizing your earning capacity. The older we grow, the higher our earning capacity should be or is. You have more strength, you have more knowledge, you have more experience on how to earn money, on how to monetize your skills, but you're not monetizing it. If you are here listening to me and you have only one stream of income, you have only one way that money is coming into your hands, you're not maximizing your earning potential. Especially if you're over the age of 30, you have the ability to earn from more than one stream. You have the ability to produce e-products. You have the ability to teach a course. You have the ability to teach something, to sell something, to provide something. You're not maximizing your earning potential. So you're earning from just one income. And so you're broke because that one income is not feeding you properly. It's not meeting your needs. It's not allowing you to live the life you want to live. So you need to maximize your earning potential. I've created another video where I talked about the top business ideas for 2021. You need to watch that video. You need to look at it, see what ideas you can do, what ideas that you like or you have the capability or the skills to do, and increase your earning potential. You need to maximize your earning capabilities, your earning capacity, so that it can take you out of being broke. It's a habit. You might be thinking in your mind, that's not a habit. It is. It's a habit. Some people have the habit of just having one stream of income. That's their own habit. They can't imagine themselves having a second income, having a side hustle. It's a dirty word. It's not. You need to let go of the idea that you need just one stream of income. You need to maximize your earning potential. That is a habit you need to drop. Not maximizing your earning potential is a habit you need to let go of. There's a peculiar breed of people that I've met since I started coaching actively, since I started my YouTube channel, since I've been teaching financial coaching to people. And it's people who save but never invest. There are people who have 20,000 pounds, 30,000 pounds, 40,000 pounds, and they save it and they're not investing. It's a habit that's going to make you broke. You might not be broke in today's money. You might not be broke in this day. You might not be broke right now, but it's a habit that will keep you broke eventually. And that's because when you put your money in savings, inflation is biting away at it. 5,000 pounds today is not 5,000 pounds last year. What 5,000 pounds could buy 5 years ago, 5,000 pounds cannot buy it today. 10 years ago, if you had 10,000 pounds, you could deposit that for a really good house. Not today. Not today in London, not today in a lot of places in the UK. And that's because inflation happens. That's because things get more expensive. And it bites away at the money that you're putting away in a savings account. So if you're somebody who is stashing money in a savings account and you're not investing, it's a habit you need to break. Once you have your emergency funds saved, which is key, which is priority, once you have your emergency funds saved, it's time for you to start investing your money. It's time for you to start making your money work for you so that you can have wealth and that you're not going to be broke in future. So that is one habit that would definitely keep you broke, saving and not investing. There are people who believe that credit card money is free money and they spend it accordingly. There are people who take loans just to fritter it away. You take a loan to live the baby boy life. You take a loan to live the baby girl life. Irresponsible credit borrowing, irresponsible credit behavior will always keep you broke. Because money that you borrow, and a loan and a credit card is borrowed money, has to be paid back. And once you start making monthly payments that are high, because you've borrowed and borrowed and borrowed, and now your monthly payment is 50% of your income, you will be broke. You'll be broke because once you earn 2,000 pounds and you are paying 1,000 pounds to credit card or to loans, because that is how high your minimum payment has become, that is how high the monthly payments have become, then you have nothing left and then you're constantly going to be broke. So irresponsible borrowing, irresponsible credit spending credit card, as if you're never going to pay it back. I'm going to live the baby boy life. YOLO. No. That is a habit that needs to end. That is a habit you need to let go of. Irresponsible borrowing will always come back and bite you in the ass. The other habit that you need to drop is impulse purchases, impulse buying. All those apps on your phone that are reminding you about sales, all those websites that you have subscribed to that are reminding you when they have sales, go and unsubscribe yourself from them, delete those apps, get rid of them. I personally had to delete some shopping apps because I realized when I have them and I'm bored and I'm there browsing, I'm also likely to put something in my basket. Impulsive shopping, impulsive buying is something you should not do. It's a habit that will make you broke. I've done a video where I talked about my 5 purchases that I regret and the ones I'm proud of. And some of the purchases I regret are impulse buys. They are impulse buys. I talked about them, so go and check out that video and how they impacted my life. And honestly, impulse purchases can ruin your life. They can impact you, they can make you broke, because once you've spent it, you've spent it. You might not be able to get your money back even if you return it. And if you return it on time, you might get your money back. But a lot of times you will not get your money back because you've used it, or you've, wear and tear has happened, or you've gone past the return by date and you're now stuck with a product that you really don't like, because you don't like it anymore, or the trend has passed by and now you are still paying for something that is no longer on trend. So impulse purchases are something that you need to let go of. Impulse buying is a habit you need to let go of because it will keep you broke. Buying cheap instead of quality. I've talked about this before. When you buy cheap things, you're not saving money. You're just going to spend that money twice, and it will keep you broke. So instead of buying a good quality winter coat, you buy a cheap, trendy winter coat. It will last you just 1 year, and you're back to the store again, shopping again, spending money you don't have. There is a relationship between consumerism and buying cheap. You like shopping. You like making purchases. So you keep buying these cheap purchases very quickly because it feeds your consumerism, but it's actually keeping you broke. Go for quality. If you're buying a bag, buy leather. If you're buying a coat, buy a good one. If you're buying clothes that you want to wear for a while, buy good quality. Buy clothes that have been well stitched, not on trend. Buy classics. Buy things that you can wear in 2, 3, 4 years time, and people won't see it and think, oh, that's so 2021, or that's so 2019, because it's a classic. Buy your clothes in classic colors. Buy clothes that you like. Buy good shoes. Buy good quality shoes that you can wear for a long time. I remember when I was doing my master's program, about 10 years ago, and I have a friend she's white, and she bought this pair of boots. She had this pair of boots that she bought, and she told me she bought them for, I think, 200 pounds. I was like, what? You bought a pair of boots for 200 pounds? Why? And she told me that she'd had the shoes for 3 or 4 years, and she planned to have them for the next 5 years. Every time the heels go flat or weak, she just goes and gets them resold. And so she has that pair of shoes for years, and 5 years later she still had this particular pair of boots. They looked exactly like when I first saw them, when we first had that conversation 5 years prior. And that was because she bought good leather boots, and she bought good quality boots, and she had them for years. And by having them for 7-10 years, the shoes ended up costing about 20 pounds a year, which then became cheaper than if she had bought 30 pound boots that were trendy. So that's another thing you need to consider, buying quality over quantity. The other habit you have that is costing you and keeping you broke is that you have too many subscriptions. Yes, this one, I know you are triggered. I know. You have to forgive me. You have too many subscriptions. You have Netflix. You have Amazon Prime. You have Sky. You have Disney Plus. Only you won. Only you won. And you have to go to work. But you have all these subscriptions. Why? You're not even watching them. You're the one doing subscribe and save. You're the one that subscribed to another purchasing site that delivers something to you monthly. You are the same person that is subscribed to Amazon Prime to get things sent to you daily. You are the same person that is subscribed to all sorts of apps that charge you monthly, charge you every other month for this subscription to read a book, that subscription to buy a book, then the subscription to watch a movie. You have all these things going on. You're not really using them, but you have all of them just in case, just in case, just in case. Too many subscriptions are keeping you broke. Some of these things you're not even using anymore. You can't remember the last time you used them, but you still have the subscription. You are paying money to that organization. They're making money from you simply because you are too lazy to cancel your subscription. So please, once you finish watching this video, go through the subscriptions on your phone, the apps you're subscribed to, the websites you're subscribed to, and start unsubscribing. And if you're somebody who has Amazon TV, Netflix, Sky, Disney Plus, I'm talking to you. Yes, you don't need 4. You don't need 4. You are not born to watch TV. Watching TV is not your life. You can unsubscribe from 2 and keep 2. You don't need all of them. Thank you for coming to that TED Talk. Very quickly, let's move on to the next point. Trying to get rich quick is a habit that will keep you broke. Why? Because you will keep falling into scams. You will keep starting businesses that will fail. You will keep buying investments that are not valid. You will keep making short-term investments. Today you will do Forex. Tomorrow you will do crypto. The next day you will do MLM. The fourth day you will come and do another pyramid scheme. Why? Because you are trying to get rich quick. You can't get rich quick like that. Nobody gets rich quick. You just see them after they've gotten rich and you think it happened quick. No. Investment takes time. Growing wealth takes time. Invest your money in things that will grow over time. Invest your money in opportunities that will grow for you while you are not looking at it. Put your money in things that will yield income while you are sleeping. That is how to build wealth. So trying to get rich quick is a habit you need to let go of. You need to stop looking for things that will make you a millionaire in 3 weeks. Stop looking for things that will make you a millionaire in 2 months. It's not going to happen. They are only going to run away with your money and keep you broke. Which brings me to the last habit that is keeping you broke. And that habit is not saving. You like to spend all your money. Earn 1,000, spend 1,001. Earn 2,000, spend 1,999. You are not saving. You budget all your money into spending. No, nothing for saving, nothing for investing. You are not saving. And when you are not saving, it means that when emergencies come, you will go into debt. And when you go into debt, you're not going to spend any money you make post-debt paying for that debt. So you need to think about saving every time you earn money. Something needs to come away from your income. You must not earn money and spend everything that you earn. So if you are earning money and spending more than you earn, you're not living within your means. If you are earning money and spending all that you earn, you're not living within your means. The way to live within your means is to spend less than you earn. And that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've added value to you. I hope you are going to start thinking about dropping any of these habits that apply to you. Again, if I've triggered you, I'm